And you start to realize this is like whether it's a band or whether you're throwing an event, like all the good, really good things are like so close to just falling apart any second, you know? If it doesn't have the potential to all fall apart and completely turn into a disaster, then it's probably not that good. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I think this one, we just gotta basically just write lyrics now, right? Yeah. A huge part of the process, we mumble like lines, or Tom mumbles, actually. So we always try to pull meaning from what he just sings and mumbles. And let's listen to this one. I wonder if there's any good, mumbles in there.
You're never gonna think of a good idea, you're gonna feel a good idea, you know? So you feel a good idea, and then you put your thinking cap on to be like, what is this? I'll say something, and Jimmy would be like, oh, it sounds like you said this, and I'd be like, what? I didn't pull that. And we're like, okay, this could mean this, and then we sort of hone in on a vision of like what we both relate to.
What does it mean? Now this is where you gotta put, like, dig into the depths of your artistic soul and put meaning to gibberish. It's so weird to hear something that sounds like that could be English, but it's totally not. It's gonna be a hit on Mars.
So we had Making Love brand new. Like, I just sang that line, and we were kind of like, oh, what does that mean? But we didn't care, like, it was just me mumbling. You get little lines like that, so that could be considered lyric writing, but it's not actually lyric writing because you're kind of just like blurting shit out.
Writing lyrics is so, it's not that it's difficult, but it was almost like therapy. Yeah. So for us, like the beat, the melody, and the chords have to be strong enough to sort of merit going through that pain of writing lyrics. There's a point where it's like, all right, we've written a great melody, we've gotten great chords, but now how do we get this to like punch you in the gut? Because it needs to. The second half of that was good, I thought.
Yeah, it's okay.
We loved like that like whole 90s Prodigy, Chemical Brothers thing, and we thought like we'd go for this drop of, you know, after the chorus, and then it just gets all... I mean, even though that kind of shit's been around for 20 years, I think it still bangs, man. I love that kind of stuff. I mean, the Prodigy specifically were like a band that, like, as far as electronic bands, which is sort of the world that we come from, they set the bar. For us, and like, you know, growing up listening to their records, like, you know, Fat of the Land and the music for the Jilted Generation, like, those still sound amazing. Did you want to overdub that, the Prince thing?
That one's really good.
That's sick as fuck.
Good enough. It's E minor. Yeah, that sounds really nice.
The adrenaline from things almost falling apart and still going well is like, there's no better feeling in the world. That was good, Tom.
Yeah, that one's really good.
That was really good, that one.